Hey everybody, it's me, Sean. Welcome back to Production Line. Our factory is struggling to make money for some reason, even though we are quite far along in the development. It could be that we overextended our production capacity and did not keep up with our sales capacity. Unfortunately, not really sure why we're not doing so well, but our cars are really piling up in our showroom and our funds are slowly going down. I did spend a lot of money on advertising recently, which ate up a lot of our cash on hand, but we were at $1 million just a little while ago, and now we're down below 700,000. That could spell disaster for us within a few game hours. Our showroom is still piling up. I'm spending heavily on advertising. I can't afford, I mean, I could afford to do this, but I don't know that that's, I mean, we kind of have to, right? Let's do it. Oh, so it's really the print advertising that's super expensive. Well, that's dumb. Why would I do print advertising? Because it's not very effective either. Anyways, yeah. I am a little concerned here. We need to sell more cars. That's really the problem. It's not, I don't know what else it would be. I guess we could look at reducing some prices. Actually, we are still able to make a budget sedan. Let's try reducing our prices a little bit. They are kind of high. No, you got to stay luxury though. See, we can't do a budget SUV. Lower the price on that one. Lower the price on this one. And our luxury SUV, we got to keep it luxury. You're still a budget, so that's fine. You're a mid-range. There we are. You're a budget. Nope, you're a mid-range, so nothing I can do about you. You've become expensive. There we are. You're expensive. That's fine. I'm going to leave you like you are. We're going to lower your price a little bit. Budget sports car is not a budget at all. This one is somehow became a mid-range, or became an expensive car. There we are. You're luxurious. You're fine. You somehow became expensive. There we go. And that's fine. There we go. That explains why I think some of our prices have gotten a little too high with all those new added features that I put in. And hopefully this will help us. It looks like our showroom count is going down a little bit, and that will definitely help us with the sales. So yeah, oh, there we go. That's what I want to see. That positive cash flow and negative vehicle flow. Great. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't want to say that we've already turned things around, but it seems like we've already turned things around. So some of our pricing was a little out of whack. I guess that had to do, oh my gosh, wow, up to $2.2 million already. I guess that had to do with the modifications I made in the last, at the beginning of the last episode, before the last episode actually started, where we, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, where I went through and changed all the features in the cars, and I guess added too many to quite a few cars. Wow, look at that, already up to $4 million. So my worries are over. That did not take very long. Let's get back to setting up manufacturing. So we'd gotten through the mirrors, which was the last thing on our list there. We can't manufacture paint, of course. We are already manufacturing all of our engine things, right? All the wheel stuff. Are we manufacturing our steering wheels? That would probably have the little steering wheel logo. Tires. Make seats. So I would say no. Where do we install our steering wheels? Those are all down here, right? Yes. So make steering wheel, 3 minutes. fit steering wheels. Well, I don't really need to look at that. We'll just do 3 of them because our goal is basically to 1.5 minutes now on each station. But the realistic goal is 2 minutes and 30 seconds because that's how long it takes for the axle installations. So here we're making steering wheels, and fit steering wheel is right here. So we will go to imports, only local, and only local. Well, it means we have to do preferred local on both of those. And it also means I need to make some adjustments to our manufacturing over here. Now, we will do predictive stock control on all 3 of them, but I'm only going to do 1 upgrade to the heated steering wheel because that is a luxury vehicle item, so we're not really going to sell too many of those. So that's it for steering. If we go to accessories, I think we are making our own lights up here, and we're definitely manufacturing enough of those. We are not making our own horns, I don't think. Make tire. Yeah, so where do we fit the horn? I think we fit the horn. Oh, right there, huh? Cool. So that means we can make the horns over here. 1 minute and 6 seconds is very fast. So we'll just do 2 of those bad boys. We will resource convey them up. And we will set these to only local and only local. And then we'll do an upgrade to predictive stock control. Very good. We're doing seats already. Windscreens, oh, slow. And I don't know, expensive, but they're slow. So there's where the windscreens go in. Fortunately, we've got quite a bit of room to manufacture them over here. And we're going to need it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully that'll be enough. Let's set them up with resource conveyors. Over here. Connect you guys up like that. We're going to connect you, and we'll connect you to there. Very good. And so now fit windscreen, import only local. Oh, we should be importing our sensors here as well. I guess you would have a sensor in your windscreen for the, it's for the automatic wipers, right? The rain sensor wipers or something like that. And with these bad boys, upgrade, yes, and yes. Very good. Okay. So we're making our own windscreens. We can make air conditioning, 7 minutes for that, and a very strange Tetris shape on this one. But we'll make this work too. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably that ought to be enough. There we are. 1 there. You need to be connected. You need to be connected. All right. Air conditioning, and we will do import only local. Does every car have climate control? Now I'm not sure. All right. And we have like 6 of these, right? By all. Huh. Okay, so we can't set these up to do climate control? So I probably have way more of these than I'm going to need, would be my guess. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, 3, 4, 5. I think that's all we have. Sure looks like it. All right. So then where the heck do we get the climate control units from? Well, luckily I think most of them just use air conditioning. Do I need like a sensor stockpile down here? They probably use a lot of sensors over here too, don't they? Well, strangely it looks like the answer to that is no. Nope. Huh. Okay. If you say so. Fit dashboard. Fit controls. Make airbag. Where are you at? Right there? Make airbag. Now, are you going to have multiple airbag styles to confuse me? Right, let's take a look before we get too far. Nope. Okay, so that airbag to end, and they just put out airbags, so it doesn't really matter where those airbags go to. And I guess the side airbags actually go in a different spot, don't they? So let's see, we've got 3, nope, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those guys. Should be enough. Got tons of cash now. We've sold through half of those cars that we had clogging up our stock room. I don't know where we're going to import all this stuff from. We're really going to overwork some of our importing things. Although it seems like they're keeping up pretty well. So imports, airbags, only local. Are we making our own heaters? That would be quite a ways back, wouldn't it? Set that to prefer local. I know we're not making our own touch screens. I don't quite know how we would do that. There's no thing for electronics. That's probably just leaving stuff open for the future. How are we doing on power? Actually, we could use an additional high output power plant. There we go. Very good. And advanced manufacturing. Yeah, we're already advanced manufacturing everything. So we need airbags somewhere up here too. Where do we install those side impact airbags? Not in the trunk. On the hood. Body shell? Oh, this is make body shell, so that's not gonna fit body shell. Airbags, yep. So we do need airbags here as well. Quite a few of them. So I'll make them right up here. If we go to, actually, I'll make them down in here because that's where we have plenty of room and we're not using it. And that is under dashboard controls. Make airbag. 1. Oh, no, you can't quite fit there, can you? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably enough. Resource conveyor, bam, and connect. Looks like they're all connected. Okay, good stuff. So that goes to body shell, upgrade, no, imports, airbag, only local, body shell, fit body shell, imports, airbag, only local. Nice. We cannot make our own aluminium. Be fun if we could. I like saying it that way because it sounds British. So we'll just have to not make our own. This is fit radiator. Are we making our own radiators? I'm sure the answer to that is no. But you know what? We don't need to guess. We can go look and find out for ourselves. If we go to exhaust, brakes, wheels, exhaust. Where's the radiator for the exhaust? Fit powertrain. Fit radiator. All right. Radiator, import any. So make radiator takes 3 minutes and 12 seconds, and it's 4 slots. 2, 3, 4. Should be enough. There we go. And our radiators, imports only local. Imports only local. Great. Okay. So not only we should be making everything that we need for everything at this point, which is pretty great. And we've got a lot of cars going through. So I guess the next step is to work on increasing our overall capacity. We're able to sell everything that's coming through right now, but we could always set up a third export slot over here. And sure would be nice to kind of streamline our, like where our production and you know what I mean, like where our manufacturing things are, to get them a little tidier in general. We have a lot of space that we're not using. Like we've got these slots and this slot here. As a matter of fact, renting out this slot and using this to move these functions into would work out really well, because that would leave us a lot of room in here for manufacturing. We could definitely do another row of these stations as well as those stations. As a matter of fact, could we do 2 more rows? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that leaves 3 outgoing lanes over there. So we actually could set up, oh, but this one takes up 4. Although it's not like we couldn't set up extra body shell things there. But, well, let's see. Ah, yeah, we would just have to have the whole thing going this way. But that's fine. We actually have plenty of room for that. So I suppose the first step would be to do the front axle up to body shell, but not including body shell. And then we would need the manufacturing, to move the manufacturing for those as well. So probably the first step would be to accumulate a bunch of cash so we can afford to make those changes, because we're going to have to run kind of, not really at a loss, but we're going to have to run with, you know, like we're going to have to set this stuff up and then pay for it until we are able to switch over to the new thing, because it's not I'm pretty much going to have to set up all the way to the vents to be able to even do, like, I can't just duplicate this stuff because I don't really have any way to get it over here to connect up with this. And I can't just duplicate this stuff because my plan is to have this stuff go this way. I mean, I guess I could set it up in here and then have it double back and connect up to here. But yeah, basically I want to go all the way from fit front axle to fit vent. Yeah. Although, I mean, this doesn't really take up that much space. So we need these to be 3, 6, 9, 12 across, right? And let's go ahead and rent this out. How wide is this? Excuse me, if we go, so that's 3, well, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, for crying out loud. Is there anything that's cheap to lay down? I mean, conveyors are kind of cheap. Actually, we could just do it this way, right? 13,200 means that it's 11 across. So it's not actually as wide as we need it to be. Although we can make it work by having this stuff staggered. I guess the drawback is getting the manufacturing in there, and that's not going to work out. Yeah, because we do need a lot of manufacturing in there, and we're not, with the plan that I have, we're not going to be able to set up a lot of manufacturing in here. Although I guess whatever we don't put in, you know what I mean? Whatever we put in here means we won't have to put it in here, so it will open up more room for manufacturing. So I could set up some manufacturing in here because we're going to have all the space left over in here. And we have a lot of manufacturing space down here that we won't be using. All right, so I guess that's not really too much of a concern. How's our advertising? Oh, we need to get advertising going again. So we're going to, yeah, look at this print. Print costs $500,000. It does go 24 hours. So let's say it's $250,000 to be equal to these. Oh my gosh, that TV. So movie. Okay, so this is $250,000 to be half as effective as TV. So it is really the movie one. We should just focus on the movie advertising and just say forget it to the other advertising. I mean, it just seems like that's the way to go, because these other, this is $400,000. So I guess it's a better price than the, because this is $250,000 for 15 to 30, so $400,000 for 30 to 60. But yeah, movie is the way to go. You know, we can really pile on the advertising if our cars continue to stack up in our showroom, but I don't really feel like they are stacking up in our showroom. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I mean, we still have a couple more minutes left in this episode, but what I will do between episodes is pile up a little bit of cash. I'll just let the game run for a little while, and oh my gosh, we've got some bottlenecks building up here, huh? What's the... we don't have enough servos being manufactured. Interesting. So, you know what? We don't really need to go to where the servos are manufactured. We can just set up... Yeah, I should plan ahead a little bit on some of these things. Because we could split our servo manufacturing into multiple locations to make that easier. It'd be nice to know where we need servos at. Like, we do need some over here. So I can throw a few servo manufacturing in on this one. I don't even know where servo, must be under advanced manufacturing. There we go. Oh, look at that. They almost fit in with these weird things. Why won't you build there? Must be overlapping. Oh, I guess it overlaps something. No room for it down there. Nope, no room for it on there either. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll just build one right there, and I'll connect you up like that. There. Very good. And upgrade predictive stock control. Great. Okay. So, I don't even know what I was saying. Probably need some servos down in here too, wouldn't you think? Advanced manufacturing, make servos. Wait a minute. Okay, good. Whew. I was like, did I do the wrong one earlier? But I almost did the wrong one there. And then we'll just connect you guys up. Although I don't... Well, we have to need servos in here somewhere. Or not. Ah, windscreen. Okay, good. So, yeah, that's cool. Cool beans. And it seems like that's helping us keep up with the resources. Alarms, for some reason, are a little slow to get in. Stockpiles would probably help with that. But, excuse me. You hear that sound? That means it is time to wrap up this episode. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I really hope you're having a good time, and we are going to megafy this factory very soon here, starting with the next episode. Thanks for watching, and leave me a comment. Click that like button. I hope you're having fun. I'll see you next time. Bye.